Isang magandang Miyerkules sa inyong lahat. Ito po ang November 17, 2021 edition ng The Stock Market Today. Kumusta po kayo? Sana po ay naging profitable ang inyong trades today. 38 days na lang. Pasko na. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Benji Chodoro. Ako po ay isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. And I do this report daily, which I started August of last year. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you have stocks in mind that you want reviewed, please comment on the comment box and I will prioritize. Ang ating financial news ay tungkol sa tatlo po ang ating financial news, or dalawa. Ito po ay sa GMA 7, ABS-CBN, at meron po tayong balita sa DITO CME. Lahat ng yan, kasama po ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, November 17, 2021, dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, so let's start with our financial headlines. At nandito po siya, courtesy of BDO Securities. In our economic news, BSP to keep record low rates untouched for a few more quarters. Treasury raises 113.5 billion in new debts through RTBs. Government rolls out booster shots. And in our sectoral news, Glow data center provider to forge JV. JV, I presume, would be joint venture. Siguro nga, no? Makes sense. To forge JV, joint venture. Okay. Then, Metro Pacific to open partnership for CCLX extension. I think this is the Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway. Then, Emry to acquire 4 prime assets of IPB and Taguig. Okay. And we have two main news items. Let's go first to GMA. GMA Income Down 6% and ABS-CBN trims loss. Mga magulang at mga kapatid, kapuso at kapamilya, alam niyo ba ang ibig sabihin ng ABS-CBN? O GMA, alam niyo ang ibig sabihin ng GMA? GMA muna. Okay? Ang ibig sabihin ng GMA, nung bago pa naging malaki yan, GMA is Greater Manila Area. Bago pa naging Metro Manila. Ang tawag po sa Metro Manila noon ay Greater Manila Area. Ano naman ang ibig sabihin ng ABS-CBN? ABS-CBN is a acronym for two networks. ABS means Alto Broadcasting System. And CBN means Chronicle Broadcasting Network. So, nag-merge po yan at one time in the 50s, naging ABS-CBN. Okay? So, yan po ang bit of trivia. So, ang sabi dito, GMA Network on Tuesday reported a 6% increase or decrease in the third quarter attributable net income to 2.34 billion from 2.49 billion in the same period last year, while ABS-CBN Corporation trimmed its attributable net loss to 303.09 million from a loss of 3.33 billion previously. In a stock exchange filing, GMA said its net revenues for the quarter grew 0.85% to 5.96 billion from 5.91 billion in the same period a year ago. Production cost for the third quarter surged to 1.20 billion pesos from 618.37 million from the same period last year, while cost of sales dropped by 61% to 109.36 million from 280.58 million previously, bringing the company's gross profit to 4.65 billion, down by 7% from 5 billion in the same period in 2020. The company's general and administrative expenses increased 5.6% to 1.5 billion in the third quarter of the year from 1.42 billion in the same period in 2020. Meanwhile, ABS-CBN managed to reduce its 9-month attributable net loss to 3.67 billion from a loss of 7.25 billion in the same period last year. Pero malaki pa rin, no? Malaki pa rin yung 3.67 billion. Dati kasi kumikita yan si ABS-CBN eh. Nag-shutdown eh. Ayun, nadali siya doon. ABS-CBN's total revenues in the January to September period fell 25.1% to 12.75 billion from 17.03 billion respectively. Pero alam nyo, magre-rebound dyan, ano? GMA maaring down ng 6%, ABS-CBN maaring losses. Pero hopefully with the advertisements coming in and with the election in 2022 ay magkaroon ng increased revenue si ABS-CBN at si GMA at ma-turn around ang kumpanya, no? Yung ABS I mean, from a loss to a profit perhaps o mag-break even man lang. Kasi kawawa talaga si ABS-CBN. Nabully siya nung martial law, nabubuli din siya ngayon. Anyway, kawawa naman. Well, ako naaawa ko sa ABS-CBN dahil malaki naman naging contribution yan sa history ng bansa eh. Nabubuli siya. Okay, so let's go to dito. Yan lang po ay aking personal opinion. Ano po? DITO CME incurs 1.8 billion loss. Chelsea cuts loss. Dennis Ui's DITO CME Holdings incurred an attributable net loss of 1.81 billion for the third quarter, a reversal of its 14.64 million profit in the same period last year. Chelsea Logistics and Infrastructure Holdings, his shipping and logistics company, cut its attributable net loss for the quarter to 1.13 billion from a loss of 1.32 billion. Halos pantay pa rin eh. In 2020, in a stock exchange filing Tuesday, DITO CME said it consolidated the financials of DITO Telecommunity Corp into the company in the third quarter of the year, making it part of the reporting of its financial results. Ano kaya mangyayari kung wala na si President Duterte, no? Kasi malapit to sa presidente. Well, that's how I perceive it. And that's just my personal opinion. In the third quarter, DITO CME reported 327.27 million in revenues, which generated a gross profit of 287.15 million. However, the operating expenses for the quarter surged to 1.71 billion from 2.1 million in the same period a year ago, resulting in an operating loss of 1.42 billion from a loss of 2.1 billion previously. Okay, so let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange. But before I do that, let me share with you the comments of some of our subscribers. Sabi ni Kim Patrick Miranda, pasilip po ulit sir ng WLCON. Okay po, gawin po natin yan. At meron ding comment dito. Si Maki Uso, keep the good video, keep it going. Salamat po. Maraming po salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Cats Big Water. Thanks po Sir Bench. SEC is a very interesting stock. It rallied yesterday after a few days of being in the red territory. Okay. So, okay na po yan. Maraming po salamat din. At I try to report as I see the stock based on the indicators that I use, ano? And then there's another one here, pero hindi ko makita talaga yung buo dito. Renato Martinez, you can check the PSE Edge. I think this is regarding, nakita ko to kahapon, pero ngayon hindi ko mababasa ng buo, no? I think this is regarding PNB, no? Na ang sinasabi niya dito ay to be announced pa yung ex-dividend date. Yes, salamat po Mr. Renato Martinez sa inyong comment dito. Yes, we will be we check the PSE Edge once every so often, and we try to answer the question as concise as possible. Maraming salamat sa comment, and thank you for the info. Okay, so let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Okay, the PSEI lost 17.6 points. Well, almost flat, 0.24% down to end at 7349.82, but it is still bullish as our indicators are still under the candlestick. RSI is still up at 58.48. So, bullish pa rin po ang trend natin sa index. Sa market summary naman, the all-share index, ito, nag-end ng flat to. 0.09% down or 3.67 points lamang yung kanyang binagsak, ano? The sectoral indices ended mixed. Financials, industrials, and mining were in the green, led by mining at 1.82%. Meanwhile, the holding companies, properties, and services were in the red, and the losers are actually almost flat din ito eh. Kaya po yung 17.6, masasabi din nating almost flat. All share index is flat. Okay, in the market status, we will be reviewing WLCON, MONDE, Converge, TEL, SGP, and ACEN. So we'll be reviewing the top 5 stocks, most active stocks, plus the request of our subscriber, WLCON. Okay, so WLCON muna. WLCON is actually steadily moving up, ano? But it ended with a red candlestick yesterday, but now nagkaroon siya ng bounce with the EMA 50 acting as support, 28.68, no? Nasa 29.45 na po si WLCON. And yung 2054, yung 40 pesos na na-reach niya noong October 7, yung high niya noong October 7 was 40 pesos. Yan po yung 52-week high ni WLCON. Nagkaroon po siya ng spike dito. But the EMA 20 is acting as support. Meanwhile, the nearest resistance ay nandito po. Lagay po natin sa 31. Actually, meron po dyan sa 35, pero dalawang candlestick lang po yan eh. Pero ang below that, I think more practical resistance is at 31 to 31.94 to 32 pesos po. Yung next resistance level with the EMA 50 acting as support at 27.21. Ngayon po, based on fundamentals, ang Welcome Depot po ay rated neutral ni BDO Securities with a target price of 30 pesos. So, malapit lang niyang maabot yung kanyang target price. Neutral po si BDO Securities sa fundamentals ni WLCON. Then, MONDE. Yan, MONDE continues to move up, ano? Kumikita naman tong si MONDE. And 3 successive green candlesticks with next resistance level at 19 pesos. The support level ay meron po dito sa EMA 100 at 16 pesos, but yes, I think we take that support, no? Yung 16.48 or 49, yan po yung pinaka support level po niya. When I talk of support and resistance, these are not exact points, but these are areas. Tapos, tignan naman natin si Converge. Ngayon, si Converge ay, okay, Converge is, nag-move na siya to bullish from sideways, kasi sideways po siya from October 12 up to October or November 4. But it moved upwards from November 8 onwards, but nagkaroon siya ng red candlestick today, losing 1 peso 70 centavos to end at 34. Ngayon po, I see the EMA 100 acting as support. 30 pesos po yung support level niya, while the resistance ay nandito po sa area to. Actually, resistance level na po yung 34. 34 to 36 po ang next resistance level. And umabot po siya hanggang dito, but this is very thin. Resistance next after that would be 43 to 44 pesos. And then after converge, si TEL naman. Si TEL, ang laki ng bagsak ko. Umabot siya ng almost 1800. Kasi ang high po niya is 1798, almost 1800. And it went as low as 1708. Yan po si TEL. With support, let's take EMA 50 as the support level. And the resistance, actually, yung 1760 po is already a resistance level, no? But it reached a high of 1798. Yan po yung 52-week high na na-achieve today. And then SGP continues to be, actually you can't make up the candlestick eh. Two successive red candlesticks siya, no? Okay, net income fell 10.47%. Okay, siguro yan po yung nagkakos ng red candlestick in the past few days, ano? Yung disclosure niya of net loss. Anyway, nasa 1576 po si SGP, and I couldn't make up actually the support and resistance. It's very, very thin. Okay po. So, ACEN naman, our final stock, yan. Actually, it's still above the candlestick and appears to be moving sideways, and it has been that way since, let's see, sideways po siya since October 14, merong nagdidip, but EMA 50 is acting as support. So EMA 50 is at 11.44, and the resistance would be near this level, mga 12.70 to 13 pesos yung next resistance level ni ACNRG based on our indicators. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, November 17, 2021. Ito po si Benji Chodoro, reminding you, mag-ingat sa COVID, mag-ingat sa scam, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, sabi po ni Benjamin Franklin. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Hanggang sa muli, stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.